I just heard the most amazing message just a couple of days ago, and I wanted to share it with you. All of us struggle with the difference between temptations and testing. Temptations and testing. Sometimes we get these things confused. For example, something bad happens in your life. You lose a loved one. A lot of people will say, God, why did you do this to me? Okay, we get angry at God sometimes. Well, the reality is God allows us to go through difficult times, whether it be a loss, whether it be a physical challenge, a financial challenge, an emotional challenge. He allows us to go through these trials, okay, these trials, these tests. Let's call it a test to see if we will press into Him and grow and learn and understand our relationship with Him on a deeper level and find peace during our difficult times and our trials. Or do we run away? Do we go to the liquor bottle? Do we go to pornography? Do we go to an area of our life that just numbs us? What do we do? God allows tests and trials to happen to grow us. And as we overcome those tests, as we pass those tests of life, we grow to a new level of relationship with God. The Apostle Paul teaches us that we, you, me, we must become less and less and less of ourselves, or less of the world, so that God can increase in our life, okay? That only happens by overcoming the trials and tests of life with God in our heart. Now, temptations, those are from the devil, and he wants us to fail. He desires us to fail. Temptations will come along every day, whether they be temptations of lust, temptations of booze, temptation of pornography, temptation of anger, whatever those different temptations are that we struggle with. We all have weaknesses. I have weaknesses. I know you have weaknesses. We all have weaknesses in our life. And the devil will focus on those weaknesses, hoping that we will fail, that we'll give in to pornography, that we'll give in to that extra alcoholic beverage, that we'll give in to that anger, so that he can draw us farther and farther and farther away from relationship with God. So to wrap this up, temptation and test, temptation and trial, two different things. Temptations are from the devil, and he wants us to fail, to lead us away from relationship with God. Testing and trials, hardships in life, well, God wants us to go through those. He wants us to learn. He wants us to find peace in Him so that we can grow in relationship to God. So I want you to understand today, when you're facing those temptations, pray, ask for strength, overcome those temptations, and you'll grow closer to God every day. When you face those trials, you lose a loved one, you have an illness, something bad happens to you. As you press into God and ask Him to assist you and bless you and be with you during those trials, you'll feel a peace in your heart, and you'll grow closer to God and have more peace in your life. I love you.